Hey guys, it's Lizzie here. So today I'm going to show you how to create this quite dramatic party look using the Alien Palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm sure you've all seen inside it already. But yeah, it's filled with loads of greens, some really nice shimmery colours, a beautiful dual chromes like a blue-brown shade, and then loads of mattes as well. So it's a really good sort of inclusive palette where you can create loads of different looks with it. So yeah, if you want to know how to create this look, then do keep watching, and if you like my style of videos, then please subscribe to my channel. It means that I can reach more people, which would be awesome. So yeah, just keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to apply is this moisturiser from Lush, and it's called Feeling Younger. And I don't know if you can see it really around the black, it sort of shines gold. Very pretty. That noise is my cat playing with a cable, so you have to ignore that. So this moisturiser is very light reflective, I don't know if you can see that, and it just sort of, it's going to make the skin look really radiant. Normally I stay clear of these sorts of products because I have so much texture on my skin, and these sort of light reflective creams will emphasise texture, but there's times where I just don't want to be as matte. And this is one of those times. So you can see if you had like flawless skin, this would look amazing. It looks really good on the body, like up the legs and on the chest and things. Because it's nice and, well, it's not actually that hydrating, so it won't stay sticky or anything on the skin. It's very, very glowy. So because I've gone for a really glowy base, if I was to put full coverage foundation over the top, we're just going to cover all of this up. All of this up. So I'm going to go in with this CC cream, which claims it's full coverage, but it's not, so that's alright. It's more like a medium coverage. I'm going to put this on with a brush. So this is by KIKO Cosmetics, it's SPF 50, and yeah, it's really nice. Oh god, it's not nice in your eyeballs. It smells really nice, like citrusy. But you can see the shine of the moisturiser underneath shines through. Now I know a lot of people that have a lot of acne and redness want to go really full coverage, and I do most of the time, but we're just going to conceal where we need the extra coverage instead of applying a really thick layer all over. It will be a bit more time consuming, but the end result will be really nice. So next up for my concealer, I'm going to use this one by Revolution. It's a full cover Camouflage concealer in shade 1. Oh, I forgot to tell you the shade of this, it's in Fair. This didn't come in many shades, to be honest. Little boy here is playing with all the lights, so he's got to go. Oh, come on then. Right, so I'm going to take this concealer and dot a little bit under my eyes. What was I saying? Oh, this concealer comes in loads of shades, and the matching foundation, which is actually one of my favourites. I've possibly filmed a first impression of it, but I filmed so many videos and I haven't got around to editing them, and then also recently my phone got taken, so loads of vlogs have gone, loads of pictures and stuff, so I've been quite demotivated to do anything. So I'm a bit confused as to what I filmed and what I haven't. But hopefully I can get back into the swing of it. I have 3 weeks off between today and starting my new job as a trainee nurse associate, so I want to get like lots of videos filmed and edited and prepared. So we're going to put quite a lot of this on my chin because it's got lots of redness. This concealer also is quite a sort of dewy finish. It doesn't set, but I will be setting it, but yeah, it's quite nice and hydrating. So to set under my eyes, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder. I just make sure that it's all fully blended out before I start to set it. And this is a slightly light reflecting powder. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this powder from Bare Minerals, the Bare Pro. But I'm going to use just a really light amount. I don't know if you can see, but there's still a bit of shine to the skin, even though we've now powdered it. Right, now for the eyes I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Alien Palette, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm sure you've seen pictures of it. But it's basically really nice, cool toned colours, some warm, but yeah, a lot of green, some metallics. We're mostly going to be focusing on this gold and the black at the bottom. The gold's called UFO and the black's called Black Hole, and then using some of these as transitional colours. So on a big fluffy brush I'm going to take Gravity, and this is going to act as our transition shade. If your skin's darker than mine, you might want to add in a bit of Phone Home or X-Files just to deepen it up. Or you could use your contour shade, because that will be darker than your skin. We're just applying something for the black to blend it out into, because black's a tricky one. I don't often use black eyeshadow, because if you've been watching any of my videos, you'll know that that's not my favourite. But I really like black and gold, and I've just finished painting my room, which is the room I'm sitting in now, and it's all black and gold, so this seemed very fitting. I'm going to take that under the eyes as well. So we'll go quite low down because this brush is really big. If you don't want that, use a smaller one. I'm just going to apply a little bit of eye primer. This is from NYX. It's called Proof It. Now I'm going to take Black Hole on a small pencil brush. I'll just zoom you in. And this is going to go on the outer and inner corner. Outer and inner. I'm just going to pat it down. So we pat the brush in, we then tap off the excess and then tap it on. So far I've not had any fallout when I've been playing around with this palette, but it is important that you really use a minimal amount of product and build it up. My problem is when doing this eye, I can't see it out of this eye very well at all, so it's always a bit trickier. I generally like to start with it so that I can get the more difficult bit over and done with. And when there's not much on the brush, you just want to bridge the gap. You're then going to do the same underneath the eye, so take this down to cover the outer corner, and also with that line I'm going to follow it up and out to create a nice wing shape. Obviously we're going to blend it out so that will make it bigger, so it's all quite messy at the moment. And then on the inner corner we're sweeping this around as well. So far I really love this palette. I do wish there was one more purple, maybe like a lavender. Would make it quite cool, because purple and green is my favourite colour combination. But there is only the one purple. And when I swatched it, it was really patchy. I've not actually tried it on my eyes yet. I'm too scared. It looks so pretty. It's like my favourite shade of purple. So I don't want to be disappointed. I'm then going to blend this out with a small fluffy brush. I'm basically taking it along the edges of the black. I'm going to try and blend it out as much as I can without using another shade to start with, and then we'll go in with another colour. So you'll see gradually the edges start to soften and it becomes a lot better looking. We're going to blend in here and then go back to our big brush. Just blend it a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to get the other eye up to the same stage and then I'll come back. Right, now I've done the black, I'm going to just blend it out a tiny bit more with a mixture of X-Files and Martian Soil, because this is a bit too grey toned. I want to warm it up slightly because we're going to have the gold in the middle. And I'm going to take my brush just along the edge of where the black meets my skin colour. And I'm going to do lots of little controlled strokes. Yeah, I think that's better, slightly warmer, isn't it? And again underneath. Now I'm going to take my primer again and just do a little blob in the middle of each eye. And I'm going to pick up this beautiful shade UFO. I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand for you. That's with a dry brush. It's just so beautiful and on no primer. So we're going to pat that on. Obviously some people really like a very defined shape in here and they carve it out with concealer and things. So you're welcome to do that, but I'm not that bothered about having really crisp lines. I quite like the fact it's quite smoky and smudgy. Right, once you put that on, I'm going to go back to my first fluffy brush and just sort of blend around the edges. Okay, then I'm going to take the gold under the eye. And then I'm going to just tightline my eyes with black gel from KIKO. I think underneath I'll do black on the outer and inner corner and then gold pencil in the middle as well, just to copy what we've done. Okay, so now I'm going to put some bronzer on. This actually isn't a bronzer, it's a Luminous pressed powder SPF 15 from Sleek, but I can't use it as a setting powder because it's like 1% too dark. So I just sort of put it on my cheeks. So there's a really nice finish to it, but it's not quite my skin colour. It's also got like a gold sheen to it, so will work well with the glowy base that we put on and you know, the more minimal powder. I'm going to take a little bit of matte bronzer from MUA in the shade Solar 110. I'm just taking that right on the backs of the cheeks, because the other bronzer is not actually that dark, but I like the shimmery finish. And this one's matte but a bit darker. I'm then going to take my more sort of not so glowy highlighter for down my nose, Cupid's bow, and just like on the forehead. I'll put a bit on my cheeks too, but I'm going to go in with another one. Let's try one from the Alien palette. We're going with Pluto because it's the palest. It's this first shade here. It's got a nice pinky gold reflect to it. There we go, that's lovely. And then we need a blusher. I use this one from KIKO because it's my favourite, and I sort of put this on the backs of my cheeks too, because I find if I put it more on the front, it doesn't really suit me as much. I'm only going to add a little bit of this. And this is nice and shiny too. And then I'm going to take our big brush and just sort of pat it over the cheeks, make sure all those colours are blended in well. Now it's time for lips and brows. For my brows I'm just going to use these two, so it's the micro brow pencil from NYX and then the brown mascara in dark brown or black. It's in black. I just thought I'd show you the difference. So I basically fill them in a little bit with the pencil, fill in above the arch here where it's a bit sparse, and then I go through the mascara. So it just makes them a bit more defined. They're not too intense. You can still see like individual hairs and stuff. I don't like them to be really like blocky. Now for lips I'm going to take a nude lipstick. I'm going to take a small lip brush and just blend out the edges. Don't know if you can see, but it makes the lips look a lot fuller. Right, so there we go guys, that is the finished makeup look. I hope you found the tutorial helpful and it gave you an idea of how to use this palette. It has got absolutely beautiful shades in. I think the next tutorial I'll focus on the greens. I really like this sort of like acid green abduction, and we're trying to incorporate this purple too. That would be really nice. But this is, you know, a warm toned sort of quite party look that you can create with this palette. And you could always add some glitter onto the top as well. That's what I did the other day, which was really nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and showing your support. And if you want to see a swatch video of this, then let me know and I can do that for you too. So yeah, take care. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.